Alright, welcome to Mynatt Chevrolet Cadillac here in Concord, North Carolina. Today we have the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Trailboss. This is a sick truck they just came out with. Of course, being a Trailboss, it's got the black rims on it with some aggressive AT tires. It's got your Trailboss badging right there on the bed. Got a pretty good exhaust note too. I like that ever since they come out with it for this year. The dual exhaust is integrated into the rear bumper. I believe that's a pretty nice touch. The trim on this truck is a LT, so it's right about mid-level as far as all the trims are concerned. And even though it is an LT, this one does have a leather interior, jet black on the inside to match all the black on the outside. Of course, it's got painted black door handles, not like the black plastic ones on the work trucks. It's got black painted skull caps on the top of the mirror, and you got this gloss black carrying through over to your grill and your bumper over here in the front. But it's got some sick red tow hooks right here. Take a look at that. Fog lights, black bow tie right there on the center. But it's also got your Z71 badging right there on the front. It's got some nice headlights on it too, and cornering lamps. And so coming around to the gas filler, you've got capless gas fill. It's got some off-road shocks in there. This truck actually rides pretty good. Come around to the tailgate, drops that down nice and soft, doesn't drop with a thud. It's got a plastic bed liner in here. Of course, if you wanted a spray-in bed liner, we do them for like $450, something like that. I'd say that's a pretty good investment. It's got cargo nets in here. And then if you look on here on the right, it's got a power outlet. And it's got tie downs in all four corners. And also on the sides of the bed, right there as well. Tailgate's aluminum, nice and light. You got a backup camera here on the left, and then you got a trailer hitch camera right there on the right. Got your Silverado badge in there. Of course, you see your LT there, trim badging to the right of it. Got your 4 and 7 pin connectors here. Got your tow package on this truck. This truck's running the 5.3 liter direct injected V8 engine. This truck's got an 8-speed automatic transmission. I'll tell you what, it's a nice truck. Coming in, you got a keyless entry. Looking there on the left, of course, you got nice padded driver's door. All the doors are like that. You got power windows, power locks, power mirror, Bose stereo system. Sounds great. You've also got tray style floor liners on this truck. Of course, you're going to need it because it is a Trailboss. Gonna be doing any off-roading. And then looking at the driver's seat, you got this black leather interior, very nice, very soft. And then looking right here, you can also see 4-wheel drive controls, but we'll get to that in a minute. Coming in. Whoops, sorry about my fingers there. Turn that down just a little bit. All right. So anyway, sitting right here in the driver's seat. Gotta push the steering wheel forward. Now, okay, we're gonna start on the left, because you already touched on the power locks, power mirrors, power windows, all that good stuff. So right here on the left side, stop at the bottom and or start at the top, work our way down. You've got your trailering. So you twist that knob to the left, and as you can see right there in the middle of the screen, that little trailer icon popped up. So that's for when you're towing any kind of trailer or towing your boat, whatever. Anyway, you want to disable that. Just go into the screen here. This is how you can pick your modes. So you've got 3 modes to pick from. You got off-road, normal, and sport. Sport, what that does is basically it takes the throttle response up a little bit. And then you got off-road, normal. Alright. Going down a little bit, you've got your 4-wheel drive controls, because you know it wouldn't be a Trailboss without the 4-wheel drive controls. Yeah, of course you got automatic, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. And all of that. So then down below that you've got fog lamps. You got your bed lamp right here. There's your fog lamps I was talking about. Got your lights, you know, all that good stuff. You've got your park and brake right here, so you push that. Basically enables park and brake. You can see that right there, and it'll tell you on the screen. And then moving to the gauge cluster. Alright, so with the gauge cluster, you've got your tachometer on the left, speedometer on the far right. But then you look on your tacho right there, and you can see how it has auto stop start. So basically what this truck's going to do is when you are sitting still, the truck sometimes will cut itself off to save fuel. And speaking about saving fuel, this truck has a 5.3 in it, like I said earlier. It's a very nice truck, very nice motor. Basically what it can do is when you're going down the highway, it has variable valve timing on the motor, so it will cut itself down to a 4-cylinder to save fuel. When you're mostly happens during highway driving. I noticed when I was driving this truck. And anyway, those 4 gauges right there in the top of the gauge cluster, you've got your oil level, you've got your temperature, just right of that right there, and then you got your fuel gauge, and then you got your voltage for your battery. And then moving to the steering wheel here, you've got your dash controls, cruise control, heated steering wheel, and voice commands right here. And of course I'll demonstrate that for you when you come in and take a look at this truck. And then scooting back here, moving over to the right, you've got the MyLink controls. So basically you've got your media, your phone, your Wi-Fi hotspot, because this truck does have 4G LTE Wi-Fi all throughout. It's got its own wireless hotspot from OnStar. And then you've got users for the vehicle up there in the top right. So basically you can have the seating position adjusted and all kinds of other stuff just by being a user of the vehicle, and you can assign people to it. So the seat will automatically move, and there's some other settings that will affect on the truck for different people as they use the vehicle. And then moving right down below to the left, you've got your settings, your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, got your trailering. So let's touch that. Of course, and what this does for you, the MyLink system will communicate with your trailer, and it will turn off and on the lights on the trailer, turn on the turn signals, use the brake lights and all that. So when you're doing your trailer check before you go anywhere with your trailer, you'll know what all lights work and if there's anything that needs to be replaced. So that's a very good feature, especially for towing. Alright, so then swiping right, you've got your My Chevrolet, which basically what you can do is with this system you can put an app on your phone. Okay, don't know why it did that, it's weird. Anyway, without further ado, you can put an app on your phone, and basically what that'll do is you can unlock your truck, you can remote start it. Alright, well, okay, anyway, and then you got your Sirius XM next to that. And now, being the truck is pretty insistent about me doing the camera. Okay, didn't even have to touch it. There we go. You've got your rear view camera here. So this is the regular camera. I believe it's some lint or something on the screen making it do that. But anyway, you've got your regular camera there. What this does, the next one, is you have a view for your trailer. So what this will do is it makes your trailer invisible, so you can just see right behind your trailer. And then this one right here, what it does is it zooms in on your hitch, so you can solo a trailer a lot easier when you're hooking up. Coming down below, we've got the
one of the most
climate control systems. So with the climate control systems, of course, not much has that changed with the climate from last year. It's pretty steady throughout all the years. You've got automatic. So basically you just set a temperature and it keeps that temperature. Of course we don't want that right now because I'm trying to film here. And then you've got your recycle area, your AC, your max AC. You've got a rear defroster and all that. Now on this truck, even though it's a LT, it's a very well appointed LT. You've got heated seats. So you've got, if you want your back heated, you can just do your back. Or if you want your rear heated, you can heat that as well. And then moving down below, you got a bunch of switches here. So with these switches, this right here is a hill descent control. It turns on right there. I'll tell you when it's on or not. So basically it keeps you from speeding up, especially if you're going down hills or if you're off-roading. And then you've got the auto stop start. And all these things, it'll tell you in the center of your gauge cluster is what was going on. This button actually drops your tailgate for this year, so that's a very good feature there. And on the higher level trims, of course this truck doesn't have it, but on higher level trims you can raise and lower the tailgate. On this truck you can just lower it. In the middle you got your hazards, traction control, and you've got your outlet here. So right here's power, power, and more power, and that right there turns this outlet on. So of course this right here is USB-A, USB-C, and then you've got center console here in this model. I really like the center console, and of course down here on the side you've got a place to put stuff, so that's very useful. Put papers and whatnot, manuals. And then in the middle, of course, got the keys in there. You've got 2 cup holders, and you got a little holder for change or whatever miscellaneous things you could put in there. I usually just leave the key in there. And then moving to the center glove box here, you have more USB ports. There's just power everywhere in this truck, outlets and whatnot. Right here on the right, you've got your auxiliary cord. You've got your USB-A and USB-C right there. And also, as I point out in most of the videos I do for these trucks have a file system in them. So if you're a tradesman or you're a contractor or anybody, I mean even a real estate agent, anybody that has papers or a file system they need to use, they can put it in this truck. So it's kind of like a mobile office. It's very nice. Then moving over to the passenger side, as you can see, you got a top glove box, bottom box locks, passenger side door storage. You got your lock and unlock buttons, power windows. Nice truck. And of course, these nice seats, adjustable headrest up here up top, more cup holders right there. Very nice truck. Moving up top, right above the mirror, you've got your OnStar buttons here. You got your SOS button. Subscribe to OnStar. If you get in a collision, they will automatically call 911 for you. So they'll get emergency services to you. Not only that, but when they do that, they'll come through on the radio and talk to you. Make sure you're all right. And then here's your visors. Got mirrors. Same thing with the driver's side. Got your Bluetooth speakers up here. Nice truck. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna go to the back Let's see what the back's all about. Hopping out and going around. Coming back in. You've got your door panels here. Very nice door panel. Looks very good. You got storage in the bottom here. So of course, you got speakers in the back. Coming back here, you got this nice leather. Carries throughout. And hopping in. Of course, as you can see, you know, I'm 6'1". Well, I'm not that tall. I'd probably say 6 foot. And I've got the seat all the way back. So, I mean, I've still got a nice bit of space right here. I mean, I can even stretch out, put my feet under the seat. And keep in mind, the seat is all the way back. You can't go back any farther than that. Looking up top real quick, you've got your lights. And then coming down below, you've got your, of course, you got vents back here now, which is very nice. They added that for this year. Of course, you've got more power. Got a 12-volt outlet, and then you got your USB-A, USB-C right there. Of course, you got map pockets back here. I don't believe anybody even uses maps anymore. Then looking over, see how much space is in this truck. Got coat hangers on both sides. Of course, you got a spot for a person here in the middle. But anyway, right here you've got cup holders. Right there, and a place to put a cell phone or something. And then in the back, you've got, right here you got pins for child seat. We ain't done yet, because I got to show you something pretty cool here. Alright, so anyway, you pull on this compartment opens up, and you've got storage. How cool is that? First time I've ever seen that. I really like that feature, because if you got something you don't want people to see, something small, you can put it in there and hide it so everybody can't see it. And of course, you got the tray style floor liners that carry throughout. So I'll tell you what, come on down to Mynatt Chevrolet Cadillac. My name's Jared. I'm an automotive sales consultant here. You can email me about this truck. Of course, I'll have all this information in the description, so be sure to check that out. At jaredbmcc@gmail.com. And you can text or call me at 704-783-8525. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Kind of new to this video making, but figured I'd give it a shot. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.